Alright, hey guys, it's your boy Wendy Boy. We are back at it again with some more Hogwarts Legacy. God, that caught me off guard for a minute. I forgot how dapper our dude was. Also, I apologize to everybody trying to find part 1. Apparently YouTube deleted it. I have no idea why, but it's gone. And I didn't record it, so if you didn't see it on Twitch, I'm very sorry. But it is now lost forever to the ether. I have my wife beside me, so I apologize if I'm not talking super loud because I don't want to annoy her or keep her awake. It is kind of late in the evening. She's kind of tired, so she decided to come and lay down and go to bed early. Alright, where Poppy at? Also, can we take a second to just, like, can we just, like, our boy got the drip going on right now. He has all of the drip. Good, look at that, with the purple shirt, with the outside. God, it looks so good. I love his crazy ass hat. His crazy ass tailor's hat. I need to put some kind of an enchantment on that. Like some kind of trait.
Revelio.
Oh, good, you're
Yeah, I'm
safe.
thinking about starting another character at some point. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Hufflepuff next.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your grand's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise in our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Nope, we are not doing this right now. We are on side quest time today. We might do it later tonight, but not right now.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio!
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Revelio. Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance!
Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Revelio.
House elves and wizardkind's best friend.
Confringo. Bombarda. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. Let's finish this.
It's not gonna work.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow said to her friend, he wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I've had enough of Belcroft.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier in Rockwoods.
Dracus Totalis.
Troll you are.
Expulso!
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Revelio.
Arrogant enough to come in here alone. I take what I want. Hey.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Last time I saw you, you had belly.
Dracus Totalis.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded.
Cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Be on the lookout for the
Revelio.
If they're dotted
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio. Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know. Somebody out there?
I'll watch the light out of your eyes. Reduction! Hang on! Expulsor!
You're going to regret that.
What kind of magic that was?
Now, fight back!
Bombard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Expulsion! Might want to look up. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo! Protect! Bombarda!
Expulsion!
You will not survive this. You will pay for that.
Incendio! Expulsion! Protego!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Had enough yet? Imperial!
Incendio!
Revelio!
Expulsion!
Protego! Stupid one! Bombarda! I did it! And an Ashwinder no less. Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Over here. I need your help.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Revelio.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I think I know how.
Accio!
Said to us about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Protego!
The petals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen.
Alright, let's go see what's going on with Poppy. I don't know how long we're going to be streaming tonight for, guys, but we be streaming.
Revelio.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should
Shut up,
discuss the
Natty.
next steps in our plan to stop Harvey.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
That's weird.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, Follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It's a shame how quickly
they're just
he left.
naturally trustworthy.
What was his name? Doran.
Centaurs
That's
do
what
not
the leader
lie.
of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Let's go over here and speak with Natty.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased
Oh
to be
my
included.
god, it's the Great Hall. I haven't been here since start. Oh my god, look at it. It's so pretty.
Aloha Mora.
I think it's some demiguise in here. If it is, it's nighttime, so we should be able to grab it.
Fine now, Demi guys.
Oh, beautiful. Ooh, let's see how that looks. Let's try it for a little bit.
Revelio. Revelio.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio. Confringo!
it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too odd. Leviosa!
Yeah. What's up?
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this. Have you found any more of those ghastly demiguise statues?
Descendium.
Alright guys, I'm back.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Oh lord, it's frozen.
Revelio.
There we go.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo. That seems to have done the
That
trick.
is one of the coolest animations in this whole game. It's just the Reparo animation.
Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
And of course we can't have a cave without spiders.
Confringo. Revelio. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
How in the world?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm thinking I might need a resto momentum to come back and do this quest. And I think after this we might do the next trial, just because I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to interact with our wonderful, sweet Sebastian boy. And I'm told that the only way that we get Unforgivables is to interact with Sebastian. And Unforgivables in this game are freaking broken.
Pay particular attention to the string.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Alright guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry about that.
Revelio. Alohomora.
We got that level 2 Alohomora going on now, so we can unlock a bunch of other stuff we're probably not supposed to be able to get into.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
So we'll run over here, pop some balloons, and then we'll learn a spell that basically stops the momentum of an object.
There we go. Revelio.
Alright, we'll go do this, and then we're going to start the next, I guess, main quest, so it'll give us more side. Like, why are the side quests so much more fun than the main quest? Oh god, this is like actual high school, right? Like, you're supposed to be focusing on your education, the goal at hand, like the main objective, and all you really care about is just hanging out with your friends and doing hood rat shit.
Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I already have the wormwood.
What about the shrivel figs?
Bet you don't have the porcupine quill.
How nice to see you, my young
No,
friend.
I do. I have everything.
Hello there.
Revelio.
Perhaps you can help me.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok
God, our boy
directly.
got the drip.
But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house.
Oh, I can't cast because then they'll see it's not his wand. Oh, I can't.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. I haven't time
I'm just
for
walking
any
around
of you.
being a dick.
None.
Look at the headmaster.
This is so much fun. I'm just running around with a giant middle finger up to everyone. Oh my god, it's Christmas time in the castle. I'm so happy.
I wonder almost daily why
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Has anyone seen my...
Something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Just seeing how much trouble, how deep of a shit that a storm that I can get this dude
Stand
into.
proud, purebloods. The future is yours. if you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
Oh,
that
no.
ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh, no.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. Attention, students. The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
That was the
Now
greatest
to
thing
speak
I've
the
ever seen.
password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
It's snowing. Oh my god. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, this is the best game ever. When did I get a new wand handle? Ooh.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Alright. Let's go up here, see what it looks like inside it. They used to put armor on trolls. That's great. Okay.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
If you guys want to read that, you can. I'm just not going to read it out loud on stream right now.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Oh my god, it's just like in the movies. I love it.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have that for a little bit. I like that. That actually looks pretty dope.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this? That must be the pedestal. Revelio. Revelio.
Well, this is different than a lot of the rest of them.
Where am I?
Oh, am I in a
Professor
storybook?
Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as in this place as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I swear to God, this is...
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
This is terrifying.
How could this happen?
guys, give me a second. My wife got lonely. Oh man, that's weird. Well, that's unlocked. That's locked right now. This is like the scariest.
The ladder.
I had to do it again.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Yeah, I need to get up this ladder like, right now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Wait, I swear to God, if this is the Deathly Hallows.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only... Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Oh my God, it is.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh my God. It is the Deathly Hallows, okay.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Elder
Wield
Wand.
the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Yep, the Elder Wand.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Depulso! Descendo! Depulso! Protego! Descendo! Bombarda! Stupefy!
Revelio.
Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Bombarda! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Depulso! Descendo! Depulso! Bombarda!
Revelio.
Protego! Protego! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Defendo!
Revelio.
So yeah, for those of you not versed in the Harry Potter lore, this is Dumbledore's wand, and it is the most powerful wand ever made. It was literally fashioned by death itself.
Bombarda! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarda! Depulsor. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Defendo. Revelio. Bombarda. Depulsor.
That's just way fun.
Descend. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defendo. Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Well, we did it.
Revelio.
God, this is scary.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the moor.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
me a second. Give me just a second and we'll continue this. I'm gonna go get my wife a drink real quick. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's continue this strange quest from us. I have a feeling this is about to get messed up.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
I'm sorry, what?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Yeah, this so far has been the coolest trial.
Remember
Like, fuck
that
the other two. This
as you
one is the
witness my
coolest.
memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Welp.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I I hope we can finish what we started with the
Sebastian's here.
triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
We're gonna go see what's up with him real quick. We're gonna end the stream here in just a few. Now, as you all know, I am a menace to the laws of gravity, so we will be flying. Because we have brooms and hippogriffs, so screw gravity.
Fall dead asleep on my Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further.
Revelio.
But who wants to be swift?
Petricus totalis. Revelio.
I'm sorry, what?
Making a mushroom stew.
Petricus totalis. Revelio.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Imperio. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucio. Revelio. Imperio. Crucio.
Get beside the front as soon as you can.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Lucky if I've been in one.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. This could prove dangerous. Confringo. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
What? Who is it?
Revelio.
Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Petrificus totalis.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Let's get back on the main quest track. I wasn't expecting to have to fight my way through a dungeon in order to keep going, but, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
over there. Look like you've been had by the flopperworm himself.
It's a Quidditch court. It's a Quidditch court.
No need to race now, my friend.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
You haven't had much stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Trifficus totalis.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Accio. Protego. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Accio! Accio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
Certainly not something I'd...
Arrest that momentum.
Holy shit, we got one. Okay.
Kill any who trespass.
Revelio. Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
We must remain unseen. Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Those humans to battle. Oh, impossible! What are you doing? Finish me!
Bombarda.
I should have been Ring Rockwell, you knight!
Confringo.
I'll get you for that!
Potato.
How did you do? On the underground now!
Confringo. Bombarda.
That's what we deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Revelio.
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Revelio.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Alright, I'm worried about where Sebastian's going.
Who's that?
All
Revelio.
Ramrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Okay, babe.
Confringo.
Babe.
Bombarda. Confringo.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that
Revelio.
right. I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals.
Confringo.
You love me.
Imperium. Protagonist. Confringo.
Not quite.
Dare you use that spell on me?
Imperium. Bombarda. Confringo. This must Revelio. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
I don't know if I trust the way he said agreed.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
So far, so good.
Charming.
Revelio.
Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarda. Imperial. Cruiser. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio. Protego. Confringo.
Flashing Protego.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Sendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Confringo. Bombarda. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all our journal entries in one place?
Well,
Imperial! Crucible! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucible! Confringo! Confringo! Bombard! Crucible! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucible! Confringo! Bombarda! Imperial! Crucible! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Imperial! Crucible! That spell got my attention.
Nice teamwork. Even
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio! Reparo!
that was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio! A journal entry. Isadora was here. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
Breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it.
Confringo!
There's a barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio! This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language.
Confringo!
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us.
Revelio. This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Confringo! Bombarda!
Alright, guys. Once I go back to the move requirement, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. I mean, we made some decent progress. Like, it's been good.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger. find him.
Have you rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Revelio.
I love the Niffler so much. Oh my god, as you brush him, stuff just falls out.
Arresto momentum.
Alright, one more spot. And this is just to sell off some stuff.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I beg your pardon. Not a day goes by I don't need something like this.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Oh shit, I traveled to the wrong one. Alright, we'll just hop back over into the right one once we load in. Check what items we got, and then we're gonna end the stream for the night. Oh god, yeah, we've been going for like 3 hours. Holy shit. This is one of those games where I could very easily do an 8-hour stream if I wanted to, if I had the time. Like, I could very easily make 8 hours of this.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Dora wanted us to find is near there.
Okay. Yeah, that is not the look. However, that just might be. brewing some quick Wigan Welds real quick. Just because we have a shit ton of potion ingredients, so why not? We're running low after that last mission. We used a lot of Wigan Weld.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Let's see what kind of quests we got, just to look. Alright, first thing that we're doing next time, let me see where that one is on the map. Yeah, it's not that far away. Alright, so next time on the map, yeah, we can just fast travel there next time. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I know this has been kind of a long one. Just gonna go ahead and exit. I know this has been kind of a long one, and I apologize if it dragged on, but